champion, are we? I'm guessing we're looking at Ryze, aren't we?
Yeah, for sure.
So how long have you been playing League of Legends?
Uh, started, I'd say about 2017. My buddies, we just been kind of playing normals. We just get on whenever there's a five of us and just kind of play it.
I'm guessing you're looking to take ranked a little bit more seriously.
I don't know. I mean, I'd like to do better. It's always like a 5 minute wait timer just to get into like a game. But like a normal, it's like a 30-second wait.
Uh-huh.
So like that's kind of like the only big thing from competitive. And people always end in competitive. That's really annoying.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's just every game someone like ints. I mean, I have a picture of an 0 and 10 Zyra with like all manas, like the 250 cost support item.
So,
And it's like we're 5 minutes into the game.
well, okay. I'm gonna be
It's
honest. I'm really excited for this session. Yeah. No, this is gonna be a first one for me.
all right, awesome.
Yeah. So, right here, I have your. You can see my screen, can't you?
Hmm.
This is your OPGG. Okay, so you have had a rough time in ranked, haven't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so is Ryze your main, or would you like to main him?
I'm trying to play him now.
Okay, so immediately, for someone who's new to ranked, I'm checking for a handful of things. One, uh, I'm going to tell you some things that you should be worried about and things that you should not be worried. Okay,
Hmm.
so really easy things that you should kind of stop paying mind to is like runes builds. Okay, uh,
Okay.
the reason why is because at this rank, it doesn't. It's not going to change the way that you play the game, unless you're making some really egregious mistakes. So for runes, I don't see anything that's bad. Um, I would just avoid taking this right here.
Okay.
Um, I would rather have you take like domination. So I would rather have you taking eyeball and relentless hunter if you want to roam.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, this is like usually used for like mage versus mage matchups. But we're not really worried about that because the answer is that most mages that you're playing against, they're not going to be able to punish you that deeply yet. So like, what are your goals? Are you looking to like hit goals so you can get the rewards or something?
Yeah, I mean that'd be nice
Be
if
nice.
I'm
Yeah.
able to.
Yeah, no, the skins are nice, right? Like I want to. Like that was my biggest thing when I first started the game. I placed in bronze 3, and like my thing was like, hey, I do not want to be bronze anymore. I want to get the gold so I can get the skin.
Or I mean, I'd like to do it with my buddy. He's like Emerald 2 right now.
Oh, so we got
And
ways
I
to go.
can't play with him.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
yeah, I
ways
can't
to
play
go.
with him.
Is he like a jungler main, a top main? What is he?
He's an ADC
Oh,
main.
he's an ADC main. Okay.
He was rank one, like MF for like a day in NA, which was pretty cool.
At Emerald?
Um, yeah, like when he was climbing, he had the like highest win rate as MF in NA.
Oh, okay.
It was at like 70%.
That's
Um,
usually when we talk about like top, like the best
oh no,
players.
no, no. Yeah, no, he wasn't the best
Oh, yeah,
anywhere close to that.
yeah. Like we talk about
This was
people who
just
are
like
at
we were just like, yo, this was cool.
top 50.
Um,
Yeah. But, like when you look at like the it's called OPGG thing,
mhm,
and you click on leaderboards, right? And you click on like the top people, like champions. Typically, it's just people who play the most games, up
mhm.
like D2 and above. So like, because like I used to be like number 2 Oriana, but like that was back when I was like diamond still, and like now I'm a better player, but I'm nowhere near the boards. I don't play that much. It's a
Mhm.
nice achievement because you reach a level where you can actually like see yourself on boards, but it's more like a sticker kind of deal. You know what I mean? Good job on an A+ assignment, but no, that's really cool though. MF is like a really fun champion, but Ryze is a cursed champion. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think that's why I play them so much. So I'm gonna go through some of your games. Do you have any recordings like of first person views, or do you want me to just spectate the games?
No, I mean we can just spectate him.
Okay, perfect.
Um,
As long as you can see my screen, right? You can see my screen.
yeah, no, I can see it perfectly.
So, is there any specific game or matchup you have questions about?
No, I just do like the rank one. I'd love to see like the reasons I've lost.
Yeah. Okay.
Like in my ranks, like the reason I messed it up.
Okay. And before we open this this ranked game, okay? I have one ranked
Hmm.
game for you. Okay. What do you
Okay.
think is holding you back?
Um, I'd probably say like my CS. I don't poke people that much in lane. Like always, um, That or I play in locked cam. It could be that.
Locked
I
cam
have a
is a
very
bad thing.
hard
Yeah.
I
So
have a very hard time
yeah.
getting off of that.
So moving forward, like after this, and if you want to go take further sessions, because you're gonna get another free session after this,
Hmm.
I recommend recording your rank games. Like in
Okay.
your first person. So I'm gonna give you a free program that's gonna make it easy for you to record stuff and send stuff to me. Um, it's called Metal. It's public. It's free. But it helps me look at what you're looking at the camera, so that we can fix where you're looking at, so that we can give
Hmm.
you like at least a direction of how to improve. Yep.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Yeah. So right here, let's look at this Ryze game. Who are we going against? You're going against Yasuo. Perfect. Um, so this is actually a really difficult matchup. You win this matchup, but it's a really mechanically based matchup. Um, it can get really stressful at times, especially with Yasuo dashing everywhere.
Hmm.
You got the cool skin.
Hey, he was real annoying. But yeah, so it was. Man was trying to like oh my god, check
Like
my macros like mid game.
he's trying to put
It
you on a
was real
highlight reel.
annoying. No, he was just like anytime I would like when I TP'd, he was like, "Man, you're popping those TPs like crack," and it was it was funny. Man's got jokes.
Let's see. This game, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pause it. Check out OGG. Yeah, so we in bronze. Okay, that's fine. It's been a minute since I've been here. Just curious because I've heard that they've gotten a lot better nowadays. Um, okay. What's your plan for the wave?
Just let it crash me.
Why?
I normally have a really hard time getting out, and I kind of struggle with last hitting. So I just wanted to make sure that I get each last hit on those minions.
And being under turret will make that easier.
No, I was taking. I normally do let turret hit the two times because it takes the 45% off,
Yeah.
and then I can last hit the melees, and then
Mhm.
I normally try to hit the casters before they take their turret shot to get those
Okay,
last hits
so
off as
yeah,
well.
that's typically how much damage they take. Yeah, but I'm talking about. Do you think you're able to last hit better under turret than in lane?
I think so, just a little bit.
Why? Why is that?
Just because I can't like get pressured off the wave as much there.
Okay, so let's just watch it, and then I want to give you my input after we watch a couple minutes of
All
this.
right, yeah, for sure.
So hopefully, I can break some preconceived notions about this game real quick. Start W. Do you think you win this matchup, or do you lose this matchup?
No, I think I
Personally,
win that matchup.
okay. CSing isn't bad.
Like, like I feel confident when I play Ryze. I just like the first, I'd say, up until level 6, I'm not that confident. Like I don't feel like I can win trades pre 6.
Hmm. Yeah, this might feel really bad, right?
Hmm.
Mm. So you took a quite unorthodox line. Um,
Hmm.
so typically, typically in this matchup, Ryze is going to be pushing into Yasuo.
Okay.
The reason why is because you have push in lane. You're a ranged champion. You have access to the minions, and he doesn't. And if he does want to touch the wave, he's going to have to take some damage because you're a
Okay.
ranged champion,
Hmm.
right? This is like something that's consistent with Ryze. It's good with like Ryze versus Yasuo, Ryze versus Akali, Silas, Kassadin, Irelia. These are all very similar champions in how the lane kind of looks because of the nature of the matchup, right? So right here, the way you're playing, you're giving him a lot of like space.
Okay.
It takes like it takes a minute for you to even use your W. Um, like you give these three minions right here, and
Hmm.
I guess your priority is like CSing this, right?
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's really good. I think that a lot of people struggle with CSing, and that's a really good like milestone to cross. It's like, hey, I can CS comfortably and like under stress, right? But then you can't just stop there. You have to go like more because if you watch really good players, they're not just CSing. They're CSing and trading. They're CSing and like setting up the wave, so that in the future they can like be successful and like be put in like advantageous spots, right? So right here, I like that you're autoing this minion right here, and the idea to make your job easier is to stagger the minions,
Mhm.
right? We don't want these minions dying at the same time because then you have to use your abilities on the Scud minions instead of on Yasuo.
Mhm.
Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
So right here, good that you're autoing it. You auto him to proc his bun plating and also his passive. I like that. Okay. Back to staggering. Okay. Right here. Okay. This minion's gonna die. You're gonna auto it, right? He wants to go
Mhm.
for these minions right here. Okay? His shield and his plating is down. So what we want to do is we want to position ourselves so that we can punish him for going for these minions.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah, I
Okay.
got you.
So you could stand right here. You see that Briar's not starting this camp. She's probably starting blue, right?
Okay.
Stand right here. You're safe right here. He started Q.
Okay.
He can't get on top of you. He's melee, right? I want you to stand right here. You can like as you're waiting for this to get low, walk right here. Use your it's got auto attack range to hit last hit this one. Stand right here. That way,
Okay.
that when he walks up, he has to eat a couple of autos and a W while he's naked.
Mhm.
And then the caster minions can't attack you. You're gonna stay healthy. He's gonna take damage for free. Or he has to just lose these minions. Make sense?
Mhm. I got you.
Yep. Let's see what happens. Okay. He's moving in. Auto. He moves up. You back up. You're playing too safe.
Mhm.
Make sense? We don't want to give stuff
Yeah.
for free.
So I should be moving up.
You not necessarily in every situation, but in this situation, it's good because it's a safe spot,
Okay.
right? Because Yasuo, he can't touch you. He doesn't have a dash yet. He's level 1. If he started dash, that'd be a whole different issue. But right now, we saw that he started Q, so we're safe for now, right? He's getting this for free. Okay, so you got all 3 minions without taking any damage. So that's issue number 1. CSing is okay. Okay, and going even isn't bad, but at this rank, like you just said, there's a lot of enters. Right? There's a lot of people who just die bad. We don't want to just go
Mhm.
even. We want to carry the game. We want to get like 5 or 10 kills on Yasuo before we even worry about the other lanes. This is gonna help set that up because you can't kill him from at full HP, right?
Mhm.
So like I'm seeing a lot of really passive stuff. Immediately, he hits level 2 early. Okay, so he hits level 2, and this is like a common like a concept that you must know. You if there's no previous experience between the champions, like by wards or by kills, you're gonna hit level 2 on the 7th minion. Okay, that's the first minion of the
Okay.
second wave. Are you
Okay.
familiar with that?
Mhm.
Okay, so he hits level 2. He wants to trade with you now because you're not level 2 yet. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need to kill one more minion to get to level 2. He is at advantage. He has dash now. You have one ability. He wants to get on top of you to trade as hard as possible because he has more stats than you, right?
Mhm.
Had you started the wave with priority, you would have hit level 2 first. Any
Okay.
questions?
No, all good.
That all makes sense, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Stop me at any point when like I say something that doesn't make sense, or any questions that you got. Okay,
All good.
he's gonna move forward. Hmm. Okay, so luckily you hit level 2. Okay, but you move in a really awkward spot. Your tower's over here. This is gonna protect you,
Mhm.
right? I think you know that, right? Okay, I think you're
Yeah.
just trying to dodge the Q. He's gonna EQ here. This feels bad. Um. Oh yeah. Mm, nice. You did something really good. You popped your potion, right? That's good.
Mhm.
And right here, just don't use mana. Oh, okay. Or you can use mana. So right here, okay. He's healthy. You're healthy.
Mhm.
Okay. The wave is pushing towards who?
Me.
No, it's pushing towards him. So do you know why it's pushing towards him?
No.
Okay. So typically, when we talk about where the wave is pushing, we count how many minions we have, okay, versus how many minions they have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but we have the same number of minions, right? He
Mm-hmm.
has six or seven. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We have seven. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So ideally, this would stay in the middle. This would stay exactly where it is, right? Because it's even.
Mm-hmm.
But what's going to end up happening is that your minions, the next wave, is going to come out at the same time his minions come out, but your minions have to walk like a shorter distance to meet the wave versus his minions,
Okay.
right? His minions are going to take more time to reach the wave. So by the time his second wave comes, it's going to have there's going to be a number advantage. It's going to slowly push into Yasuo. Okay,
Okay.
this is going to be important for this matchup and for a lot of matchups too. Okay? It's understanding where the wave is going, and this is if you guys don't touch the wave.
Okay.
If he starts attacking the wave and you start attacking the wave, it changes it because it's like who's pushing the wave. Right now, at this point, it's pushing away from you. Okay, now we have the minion advantage. Now it's definitely pushing away from us, and he's let's go letting it touch. Okay, don't let him get it for free. So right now, the thing I'm thinking about right now is like you're gonna start feeling like you're out of mana soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I normally run out of mana.
Yeah. Mm.
Like I
So
think level 4, you'll see I do a trade, and the
mhm.
reason I lost is because I ran out of mana.
Yeah, and this is like a very common issue with Ryze, especially new Ryze players, right? Is that they start running out of
Mm-hmm.
mana and they don't know why, right? And it feels even worse because Yasuo doesn't have mana,
Mm-hmm.
right? So the issue, so like what I'm like, and like I kind of felt this right here because I'm seeing you like try to like keep this wave right here, but you're using a lot of mana on the wave, right? So are you
Mm-hmm.
using it on the wave because you feel like you're gonna miss the CS, or because you want to push?
Oh no, I'm trying to poke Yasuo.
You're trying to poke Yasuo. Okay,
Yeah, I'm trying to
so
poke him.
there's a handful of things, right? When you're poking Yasuo, um, you gotta acknowledge how many times does it like take? How many hits does Yasuo take? Okay? Look at how much damage he took from this combo. You hit his bone plating, right, and
Mm-hmm.
his passive, right. You hit him with the EQ, right, or you hit him with the Q and then power Q. You hit him with the right. He has 800 HP. How many more times do you have to do that for him to die?
A lot. I got you.
Like probably five or six, or not, if not more, right?
Mm-hmm.
So are you gonna kill him? Do you have enough mana to do it five or six times?
No, I'm not for sure.
You're not sure? Well, let's see how many times you use EQ on the wave, and let's see how much damage he takes. So we used it once, but we didn't do any damage with it. Okay. Right here. Okay. He's full HP, you're half mana now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you're able to kill him?
No.
If you use all of your mana, do you think you're able to kill him?
Yeah, I would be able to. I think.
No, you would not. If you use all your mana, you would not be able to kill him
Mm-hmm.
right now. Okay? So, and remember, you're doing this with the level advantage, and like at least one of those Qs. So you should like look at this and think, okay, I can't do this in future games.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
this is like a it's hard to see, especially in the moment. But now that you're able to see it, this is not a like it's not a sound line. And the reason why is because for one, we took a bad trade earlier, but I'm talking about later, right here. Okay, what I want you to do instead is slowly push the wave. Okay, but use only your auto
Okay.
attacks. Don't use your ability. Try your best not to use your abilities on the minions. Use your abilities on Yasuo. Okay, and we're gonna slowly chunk him down, right? And each time we use our ability, we want to make sure that it's as like efficient as possible with damage. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, because when we use half our mana pool and then chunk them for 50 damage, that doesn't feel good, right? We want to use half our mana pool and chunk them for half his HP. Okay.
Okay.
So the best way we do that is one, make sure that we are in like opportune times to use our abilities. So that means he doesn't have his passive up and he doesn't have bone plating up. His bone plating has a long ass cooldown. Okay, once you proc it, you can click on him and you'll actually see under top right corner, top bottom corner, whenever it comes up, it will start showing the cooldown of it. That's public for everyone. And it's going to show really quick, and it goes really slow. And we don't want to attack him or use spells on him when he has bone plating up or his passive, because those are natural shields, right? Okay, so right here, bone plating just got triggered, right? We're gonna wait for it to fall off. It has a long ass cooldown. Look how slow that's moving, right? Okay, move in. Use your abilities on him. Don't use it on the minions. Okay.
Okay.
And then last hit with your auto attacks. You seem really scared right here. Is there a reason why?
Yeah, I'm not too confident in these early levels.
Okay.
He has ignite, and I feel like he can just burst me from
So
100 to nothing.
yeah, so this actually takes a little bit of practice, right, and a little bit more experimentation. He doesn't have the ability to kill you right now. In fact, if they ganked you, it'd be very difficult for them to kill you right now because you have flash. So what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna move forward. He's gonna dash in, right? You're gonna auto him because he doesn't have his shield up anymore, and you're gonna just burn your abilities on him. And your caster minions are actually gonna help you do damage to him. You're gonna win the trade. And if he oversteps, he's actually gonna take a turret shot too. You're really safe right here. If you get ganked, you're not gonna die because you're under turret, right? So you can recognize that right here is our safe zone, right here, right? We get ganked and we're right here, we're Gucci. We're full HP, we have flash, right? So think of this as like kind of like almost like a it's got an immortal zone where like we have like the super protection, right? So we want to be really aggressive in this pocket. Make sense?
Okay.
Because he can't kill you.
Yeah, I got you.
He can't kill you. Briar can't kill you. They need three. They need three people to kill you from here, and they might have to use a bunch of sums, and one of them might die. Okay. So right here, you don't need to be playing scared. And then I think that's a huge cause of this because I feel like you wouldn't be using a lot of your abilities if you weren't so scared, right? But Yasuo is a very intimidating champion. He dashes a lot, right? He has shields. He's always healthy and shit like that, right? And he just does a bunch of damage. Right here, okay? Important, okay? This wave, you've got to push it.
Okay.
It's pushing towards him, right? You can count the minions. You have more minions, right? It's important that you shove this wave right here because you want to recall, right? You're low on mana. The longer you stay in lane, the more he's gonna bleed you out. CS.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to just shove this wave, and this is the time where you want to use all your mana onto the wave. Just blow it up. Auto as much as possible and blow it up. Okay, you shouldn't be scared. Here, but now it's gonna feel really, really bad now, right? Because now it's no longer okay. What's this? Don't flash. Do not flash first. It's not worth it. Okay. Now shove, 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 shove. So what's going on through your head this entire time?
I can't really remember. I know I'm just trying to get 6. I know I'm trying to look for a roam at 6. That's normally like my main priority right when I get into the game. Get that little buff on the flux, and get my ulti and either look like bot or top.
Okay, so here's my advice for you. Okay.
Mhm.
It depends on like what your goals are. If your goals are strictly to hit rank, I mean, or hit a high rank, okay. I advise picking a different champion. This is a very hard champion to play. If you want to get really good at this champion, right, you're gonna have to become really good at laning.
Okay.
Okay, because this is a laning. Like, Ryze is a very strong laning champion. Okay, and his roams are nice, right? But you don't get those roams until like you don't get access to the roams until you can lane really confidently, right? Because let's say you hit 6 right here, who are you gonna help? You have no mana, right? And like especially in solo queue, right? Let's go being really good at laning is one of the best ways to climb
Okay.
because you guarantee that one of your lanes always wins. And also it helps you understand when are really good times to gank. So right here, do not recall. Do not recall. This feels bad, doesn't it?
Just giving up all those minions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it feels bad because you like it almost feels like you don't have a choice because you have no mana. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where to start here. Uh, there's the mechanics aspects, and then there's like the whole like decision making aspects. It seems like you're working with just this wave in like one wave at a time. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone just left the game. Um, but here, are you on NA?
Yeah.
Do you mind doing a 1v1 just to practice?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no problem.
Let me add you real quick. Your name is Simulated3, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I just sent you a friend request. Oh, why am I solo draft here? Friends. Summer's Rift. Okay. Password none. Lobby only. Wait, why are we in a ranked game? Sorry, give me a second. I was trying to make a custom game. I was trying to make a custom game right now. Here, let me add it. Friends. Simulated. Here we go. I just sent you an invite. Here we go. Okay. This is what you're gonna pick. Is Ryze the only champion that you play?
No, I know how to play. I know how to play a few different champions in mid.
But what's your most confident champion?
I'd probably say Ryze
Okay,
right now.
I want you to pick Ryze. Okay,
Most.
I want you to pick Ryze. I'm gonna play Kassadin. Yeah, I'm gonna play Kassadin. And I want you to just punish me and just not let me have CS. Okay, but the caveat is you need to be able to you know fight back in like CS.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for you, VOD reviews might not be the best way to learn. I think 1v1s are going to be the best way for you to learn,
Okay.
personally. Because there's a lot of concepts that are going to be that are foreign right now, but we are going to make them more comfortable over time. Because it seems like you're comfortable at least with CSing. That's something that you can improve though. Like it can be much easier, especially with auto attacks, learning to CS with auto attacks. But then the other one is like not being afraid of matchups. So right now, this is a Kassadin versus Ryze game. Okay, we meet in the mid lane right here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You have the advantage. Similar to like Yasuo. And I think it's even worse because I don't have the dashes that Yasuo does have. So let's see how well we can do. I want you to just punish me on like as much as you can and try not to let me CS. Okay? But the caveat is don't burn your mana. Don't run out of mana. Okay.
Sounds easy enough.
Yeah. Also, don't die. Okay, there's no ganks. There's no ganks. There's no junglers. Okay. Nice. Ooh, you took electrocute. I like it. Mhm. Okay, yeah, we got a lot to review. Okay. And you're level 3 now. Nice. That doesn't feel so good, does it?
Nah, that is rough.
Okay, so push tab right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm only at 7 CS.
Mhm. So immediately, what I'm noticing is that now you're focusing way too much on attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and to the point where you're not CSing and you're not staggering the minions. Okay, am I able to see replays of custom games? Do you know?
I have no idea. I know that it toggles, like practice tool is a loss. Like it counts that.
Yeah,
So you can
I just need to know if the replay
maybe.
exists. Let me see.
I don't think so.
Exit the game.
All right, yeah.
Okay, actually. So I didn't feel like I was moving that fast, right? At least in the beginning, right? I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So like everything seemed controlled, didn't it? Up until the last
Yeah, no,
second.
you're all good.
I'm talking about the like how did it feel for you? Did it feel like it was kind of like under control?
Yeah.
Yeah. Up until the last point, and then you hit tab, and it's like, wait a second, I'm missing a lot of CS.
No, I knew I was missing a lot of CS
Uh-huh.
when we were fighting. I have a really hard time like poking and like also like watching minions at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And so like normally like if I'm like fighting someone, I'm definitely missing out on CS. But if I'm like CSing, then like I'll just be taking abilities from people.
Oh yeah, I think I know the solution to this one. So, oh yeah, hopefully we're able to review the custom game. Let's see, I am able to review it. Okay, beautiful. Let's watch it. Let's go. Okay, are you watching my screen now?
Let me see. It's not popping up right. Oh, here we go.
Can you see my screen? Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to level. Let's see if we can execute the strategies that we talked about earlier. One, I'm looking for you to stagger waves. Okay, and I'm looking for you to integrate auto attacks and your abilities when I don't have shielding. Okay.
Okay.
Kassadin has a shield on his Q, right? A magic
Mm-hmm.
shield on his Q. So if you use an ability while I Q, it's not gonna like you're not using the best like bang for your buck for your W. So let's look. Okay. So immediately, I'm gonna look to auto like as you should look to auto me.
Okay.
Okay. Basically, you want to bait out my Q. Okay. So I would like if I was you, I'd walk up auto. Okay. Wait for me to Q. Just keep autoing. As soon as the shield walks out, W and just walk away. And you're gonna see
Okay.
that. And I can't hit you because I'm melee, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just free damage. Let's see what you do. Okay, good. You autoed me. Button plating. Nice, beautiful.
Yeah, that's some.
That was a
Okay.
beautiful combo. Like that is exactly what I was looking for. Okay, but immediately after that, right? You can land one more auto. Good. Run away. The only reason why I'm worried about is like I'm looking at these caster minions. If these caster minions start targeting you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna lose a little bit of HP. It's not gonna make it as clean as it could possibly be. And also, you're really close to these melee minions. They're gonna start attacking you. Okay, good. Run away. Good. Okay. Now stagger the minions. Okay. This is staggered now. Okay. Beautiful. Your abilities on cooldown right here. So what I'm gonna do
Mm-hmm.
if I were you, I would move forward when this gets low. Auto attack, then auto you. Auto attack, then auto you. I mean, or auto cast it, auto me. I'm sorry. Okay. Auto attack, then auto me. Okay, until my W's up. Okay, but I kind of get this for free.
Hmm.
So now I'm like, okay, that's cool. I have pots. I have let's go a door and shield. Hmm. So right now it feels really comfortable because although the first combo was really good, you didn't follow up. Kind of just stopped
Hmm.
right here. Okay, move forward, move forward. Okay, you can go here. You can go here. Okay, I would recommend going over here. Why? Because this minion right here is really low. I want this minion, right? So, but if I want this minion, I have to eat an auto and a W again. Make sense?
Hmm.
Right? I want you to punish me for getting this minion right here. Okay? But you're not going to do it by standing right here. Why? Because if you stand right here, you eat all these caster minions damage. See? These
Hmm.
minions just immediately turn to you. Now look at your HP.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like you're underestimating how much damage minions do.
So what's the range for minions to aggro onto then?
It's just their attack range. That's what I believe. But like they don't have that much of an attack range, right? So like it's like right here. For this minion right here, it's like right here, right? So if you stand like
Hmm.
right here, it's not gonna aggro you. If you stand right here, it might aggro you, but you can just walk away before it even auto attacks you. And even if it does, there's only one auto attack versus three auto attacks, right? But remember, these are each 24 damage. Okay, so that's 75 damage. That's one auto attack from me. That's more than one auto attack from me. Each volley. So like when you did that right here, let's see how many volleys you ate. One volley, two volleys, two, three half, four, five. So, yes, yeah, you're eating a lot, right?
Hmm.
So it's almost as if I'm just sitting here just auto attacking you. And this is actually a really big concept. I mean, a really important deal because I think versus assassins, it's really important to stay healthy. And for me, I just got a bunch of free damage. You wouldn't sit here under turret and just eat a bunch of free turret shots, would you?
No.
So why are we sitting here and eating a bunch of free turret? I mean, like effectively turret shots from minions.
I get you.
Like, is this something that you weren't aware of, or is this something that like was just kind of like too much to like think about?
No, it's definitely something I'm aware of.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I was just trying to move up and like aggro onto, um, and like just push you back, but like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I just got caught in the wave.
So yeah, so we are don't try not to like do this like and like run in a line or like fight in one line. We have a 2D
Okay.
plane here, right? Use all of it. Okay, so right here now it feels really bad. Okay, and notice how each time I Q you, right, my Qs
Mhm.
actually grab minion aggro. The thing is that I'm just so far away from them that I'm able to hit you without getting that much damage. See, this already pulled aggro right here. One minion, one caster minion pulled aggro, but now I'm just like being chilling. That's mistake number one. Okay, you hit level two. Okay, you do a really good job at popping your potions, though. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, but believe it or not, you are in a really good spot right now.
Okay.
Okay, it might not seem like it because like you just like lost a lot of HP, but the thing is, you're gonna hit level three while I'm level one, right? And when that happens, you just want to crash, and you don't want to stay here. You want to recall.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Hmm.
So why would you want to recall?
Uh, to get HP up, get mana, and like quick boots or something.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. The way that you're CSing, I'm not sure you get any of the items, but the HP is nice. The mana is nice. But more importantly, you're losing nothing. Okay? There's nothing else for you to do. Okay?
Okay.
So when there's nothing else for you to do, okay, you can do a couple of things. You can go ward, okay? You can recall, or you can poke me under turret. Okay? If you ward, it's so that you can poke me under turret while being safer from ganks. Okay? If you
Okay.
attack me under turret, right? That's fine if you were healthier and if you know that you can't be ganked, which is okay in this situation. We knew that we weren't going to be ganked. Okay? But the problem is, if you poke me, it has to be for a reason. Okay? You have to be setting up a kill. And the way I am positioned right now, or I mean like in the lane, like timeline wise, when I crash the
Mhm.
next wave, you're gonna get really screwed. I mean, not this wave, but like 3 waves from now, you're gonna get really screwed. Okay? So I
Mhm.
recommend at this point right here, just recall, just for the health, and because you're not gonna lose any minions, because all the minions are gonna be under my turret, so you don't have to worry about missing the CS. Okay, you hit level 3, I'm level 1. Beautiful. Okay, here, this feels really bad. Just crash the wave. Yeah. Oh, you missed the EQ here. Recall. So, okay, let's look at. I leave after this, right? Uh, let's see how long it takes for the minions to come back to your turret. So it took 2 waves. Okay, we're on the second wave already, and it's not even at your turret now, right? So by the time if you had just recalled, you would have made it over here and you're ready to CS. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So any questions?
No, I got you. I guess like, uh, what would be like? So like early
Mhm.
when you're getting aggressive, how often would you have to worry about like getting ganked? So like in that one game, that Briar pulling down from like she was clearing blue side, um, like from her wolves, and then coming to get me mid. Like how often would I have to be worried about that?
Okay, I'm gonna give you an answer that you're gonna hate. It
Okay.
depends.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. It really depends. Um,
Definitely.
because there's so many champions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And depending on the type of jungler, the gank routes change. If you're
Yeah.
going against like a Shaco or a Twitch jungle, they might cheese you and just gank you level 2.
Yeah.
If you are facing a Master Yi who just wants to farm all day, you're not going to get ganked at all. If you're a,
So should I just like
you should just play as if there's no junglers.
okay.
Uh, yeah, that's my biggest advice. I think you can definitely hit silver, if not gold, playing as if it's just a 1v1.
Okay.
Okay? Um, because even without the jungler, you shouldn't have been standing there,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like in the game that we just played. But even like with the jungler, you should definitely not be standing there. But without a jungler, you had no reason to stand there. You should recall. Why
Okay.
risk the death? Um, but Ryze is definitely one of the hardest champions for you to learn.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I would recommend if you want to get really, really good at Ryze, you need to learn another champion first.
Like what champion would you recommend?
Annie.
Well, I had Shaco. Like I was pretty good at Shaco. I just
Shaco is also a very difficult champion.
they just the nerfs like every game I queued in, Shaco was just getting banned. Because like they had just buffed. I mean, like
Um,
5 attack damage.
if you want to play mages, or what type of champions do you like playing the most?
I just like I really like high skill cap champions. Just like I like doing combos. That's why I like Ryze right now. Just
Hmm.
like ego burr. Um,
The thing is that like in the games that I watched you, especially with like Yasuo, I didn't see you do any combos.
mhm. Yeah, I don't really start doing them until level 6. But like I know like my Q E Q W Q EQ. Like that's like the full damage, and then like there's the EWQ to like get away.
Okay.
Um, like
So what about Annie?
Annie,
Yeah.
I've never tried her before.
Oh. If you want to hit gold, just play Annie. Do,
Okay.
do you know what Annie does?
Yeah, like she's got like the passive stun, like every four abilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then there's like a shield and Tibbers. Um,
Yeah, Annie is the gateway drug to mid lane. So what a lot of people do is they start off in ranked and they like just trying to play the champs that they want to play, right?
mhm.
And then once they get smack dab, like they like just get like mollywopped by reality and just like realizing how good everyone is, right? It's like, okay,
Mhm.
how do I actually get good at the game? Okay, and the real answer is you got to slow the game down. Okay, you
Okay.
got to learn everything one by one. Okay, step one, learn how to CS. Okay, learn how to CS with auto attacks. Okay, that's step one. Okay, step two is like understanding what opponent, like what abilities do you like, what your abilities do, um, and like understanding what your opponent's ability is. And then it's like after that is learning how to trade, and then it's learning how to like set up kills, ganks, and then roaming and stuff like that. Right? Wave manipulation is also really important. Right now, we're not there yet. Right now, we're at CSing. Your CSing is definitely going to hold you back,
Okay.
especially with the that game that we just played. Uh, that it's going to hold you back. So I recommend like CSing. Just try your best. Don't even care about winning or losing. Just try to get as much CS as possible. Make sense?
Yeah,
And,
I got you.
and what's going to happen is you're going to get really really strong before anyone else. Because if you're able to get 8 or 10 CS per minute, you're going to be ahead of everyone. I promise you. You're going to be ahead of everyone in your games, and you're just going to win shit out of stats. But the problem with playing Ryze is that he's a very high skill cap champion, and you're managing a
Mhm.
lot of different things, right? You're managing mana, you're managing position, you're managing your ability sequences, right? Like, there's a lot of intricacies in Ryze that we haven't even covered yet, such as like rune management, right?
Mhm.
So like Ryze's rune passive. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the E and the W they build runes. Or, I mean, just any E or W. So like I
Hmm.
can E and build up like two runes and then discharge it for the like movement speed.
Yeah. So it's like incorporating that with like phase rush is like really important because then you have 2 dashes, right?
Hmm.
But then you actually have 3 dashes if you set it up right with the EEQ, then a that's called EW auto attack. That's phase rush. Then you Q. That's another dash. That's your third dash, and then you go. That's your fourth dash, right? We don't even get to
Dang.
like access any of those like really cool like intricate combos if we just because like the other stuff is holding us back.
Hmm.
So like if you want my opinion on how to climb, I think you need to start with an easier champion. If you want to just play Rise because that's what's fun to you, right? More respect to you, okay? But like you might have to be more realistic about your goals because like
Yeah, definitely.
Emerald's a really far like is a far rank compared to Diamond One. I mean Emerald because like
Oh, I wasn't trying to get Emerald. I'm just trying to just like queue into games with them.
if you want to queue in the games with him, you have to be platinum.
Oh, are you serious?
I'm pretty sure you like, if he's Emerald, right?
Hmm.
And like in a solo duo queue, you're gonna have to be platinum,
Dang, he was telling me I just have to climb to gold.
maybe even gold. If he's like bottom of Emerald, if he's at the bottom of Emerald, you might be able to do gold one. But like I'm pretty sure it's like you have to be at least at max one. Oh, duo restrictions. Okay, he's Emerald, right? Yeah, no, no. If you were bronze right here, right? I mean, this is iron. This is bronze, right? Okay,
Hmm.
you can only deal with silver people. If you're gold, you can only it's gonna deal with platinum people. You have to be at least platinum to deal with emerald people.
Dang.
Yeah, and yeah, it's a kind of a tall task, isn't it?
Ah, that is a lot.
Yeah. So like I want to help you get towards your goal, so you be able to play with your teammates, okay, and your friends, okay. But you got to basically make a decision. It's like Do you want to climb and get really good at the
Mhm.
game, or do you want to play Ryze and get good at the game at the same time? But that's going to take a lot longer.
I guess what you mean. So you recommend just playing Annie and
Any
working
simple
on my
champion,
laning?
okay? Any simple
Okay.
champion. So I'm thinking champions like Malphite mid, Cho'Gath mid, Annie, okay?
Okay.
And the reason why is because their combos are actually just one dimensional. They're really one dimensional. Um, Annie, Malphite, you just push R. You
Hmm.
build up a stun, push R, and then watch everyone die. Um, Also, Annie is really nice because she has a really like large attack range. Her attack range is like bigger than a lot of people's, and a lot of people don't know how to counter her. Malphite's really strong because you just one shot everyone. It's just nice looking at everyone just blow up again. But and also Annie's really nice too because the issue with Ryze that you have is that you're using a lot of abilities to auto attack. I mean to CS, right?
Hmm.
Annie has built in CS with her Q. If you Q a minion with her and kill a minion with her Q, it just resets your mana.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it refreshes your mana. So it actually encourages you to CS. So I would give you like my biggest advice is to look into Annie because
Okay.
you're gonna do a lot of the things that you want to do in Rise with Annie. You want to stun people and just do a bunch of damage to them like Rise does. Annie can do that. The difference is that like it's not gonna look like Rise. It's gonna look like Annie. It's gonna be really quick. You're gonna just watch people just melt. Yeah,
Okay.
make any sense?
Yeah, no, that definitely makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Hopefully this kind of gave you like a like opened your eyes on like at least what are the potentials when it comes to like League of Legends, especially with laning phase, because I think that if you fix your CSing, okay, before anything else, I can see you definitely being like at least bronze one easily.
Okay.
I think you can get bronze one and you can get silver really really quickly because you're gonna learn the mechanics as you go along the way. Are there any concerns or any things that you have that are on your mind right now,
Um,
or anything that you're curious about, any concepts or any matchups that you're just curious about?
my biggest thing is so like warding, like the intricacies. I can't say that word right now. Of like warding. So like, is that that bush right up in the topside river or bot side river, that bush in the jungle, is that like where I need to put my wards? Should I like go deeper into like their red side and like put it where I can get their rotation from like red to like the dragon area?
Mm-hmm.
um do I need to like sometimes have two wards, because sometimes it takes two wards to set up a ward, like a good ward spot, like
So
are there.
my advice is place the ward there if you're able to look at the ward. Are you able like do you have good enough reaction time to look at the ward? Look at your mini map and say, "Oh my gosh, I'm being ganked."
Yeah, I look at my mini map, I'd say about every 5 seconds. Like I do like the quick like eyes at it.
Okay, then like just place it. Like to make
Okay.
it easy, let's remove as many variables as possible.
Okay.
Ward it on the side that your jungler's at.
All right.
That way, if you get ganked while you're warding, you can just run to your jungler.
Okay.
Okay? Just make the game as simple as possible. That's my goal right now is to make the game as simple as possible so that you can refine the mechanics and like CSing, right? So that we can
Hmm.
like move into more complex topics. Because those complex topics are like they require a level of understanding and a level of mechanical execution that you just aren't there yet. And
Definitely
but
agree.
you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. You just gotta have the patience and the time to be put into the game.
Okay.
Um, like what other champions did you like were you thinking or interested in besides Rise?
Um, I haven't really been interested in that many champions lately. Um, I was kind of like burnt. I just started picking up Ryze. I was playing a lot of Shaco.
Shaco
And
jungle,
like I played
Shaco support, Shaco top.
support in jungle.
Okay,
Um, and then I was playing Mundo top. Um, I did play Malphite for a little bit in top lane,
mm-hmm.
just because like it was just so fun. Because you could just stand in the middle of wave and like no one could do anything.
So my biggest advice is stick with two lanes.
Okay.
Okay, stick with two lanes. Stick with two champions. If not one champion. Okay, I would say
Okay.
stick with one champion. Find one champion that you really enjoy, but that's easy. Okay, so do you want me to choose some champions for you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's just go some. Okay, I'm gonna tell you champions to avoid with all your heart. Okay, um, if you want to play mid lane, okay, avoid Akali, avoid action. Annie's a really good person mid lane. Um, Morgana is okay. I think Morgana mid's a good is a decent pick. Stay away from Azir. Um, mm, Malphite is pretty good. Um, Lux is okay, but things is like there's a lot of skill shots, so that's gonna be pretty hard. Seraphine, maybe. You just clear the wave and just farm all day. Um,
Okay.
but there is some skill shots in there, so the case is kind of hard. Dex, same thing. Skill shots though. Uh, Zyro skill shots, but it's not that bad. Yeah. If you're gonna go mid lane, think of Annie or Morgana. Okay.
Okay.
If you're thinking about top lane, okay, Garen or Malphite.
Okay.
Those are very simple champions. If you're jungling, don't jungle. I would stay like clear away from jungling as far as possible. Um, the biggest reason is that it's a completely different game. At the elo that you're at, it's really different. Um, and basically, um, you're at the point where you don't want to you want the highest return on your investment, right? Your time.
Hmm.
So you basically want to put all your like skill points into one role and one champion right now. That way, that's going to help you like learn as fast as possible. Okay? Annie, Morgana, Garen or Malphite. Okay? Choose one of those four champions and just play it, and just play a bunch of your games. Okay? Play a bunch of normal games, play a bunch of ranked games. It doesn't really matter. Okay? As long as you're able to get the role that you need. If you're not able to get a role that you need, like let's say they put you jungle or support or AD carry, just dodge.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to play AD carry, or is AD carry not a thing for you?
No, that's not a thing.
Okay.
Bot lane's not a thing for me really
Perfect.
anymore.
Perfect. Just stay in the solo lanes. Okay. Annie or Malphite mid. Okay. Or top. You can play any top.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll definitely schedule. We'll see what spots I have open next week. I'll definitely
Yeah.
do a check in with you. Get one more free session because you let me record, and we'll
All right.
see.
Awesome.
We'll see your progress. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Sounds great.
Hopefully this was at least helpful or informative, and hopefully I can get you to your goal. um,
Yeah. No.
if you have any
Hope you do.
questions, just DM me, and I'm gonna send this recording to you. Okay.
All right. Awesome.
Okay. You have a nice night, dude.
Hey, you as well. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
You too. Bye bye.
Thank you.